Hi, gorgeous. Happy Valentine's Day and happy Makeup Monday. I am here to do some makeup with you all. So come on in. Let me know when you're here. Let's have a little glass of wine this evening, everybody, because it's almost 5 o'clock. I'm going to do a little makeup wearing a little Valentine's Day in little lace peekaboo right here. So let's see what we can come up with, guys. I haven't decided on my colors for this evening. What I want you to do as I do my foundation, I'd love if you could just comment matte or comment shimmer, because I know that you wanted to see a pink makeup look from me today. So I'm going to do pink, but I want to know for my eyeshadow if you want to see matte pink or shimmer pink. So please leave a comment. Let me know. I'll keep repeating that so everybody that comes in can leave me a comment. Oh my gosh, my glass is so dirty when I hold it up in the light because I was just carrying it around by my hands. Cheers, everybody. Happy Valentine's Day. This is my favorite wine glass that my Valentine gave to me as a gift. He got it engraved to say Maggie. Come to think of it, Ricky hasn't been calling me Maggie very much in the last year or so, but that's what he always called me. That was his nickname for me. Most people, my family calls me Maggie, like my aunts and uncles. They call me Maggie because when I was little, that's what they called me. But Ricky calls me Maggie. Anyway, you can call me Megan or you can call me Meg. I don't care. So I am going to do some pink, guys. Do you want to see shimmers or do you want to see mattes? Let me know. So what I mean by matte colors means that it doesn't have any shimmer in it. Which is kind of trending right now, and it's more on the simplistic side. And it is a little bit more trendy right now, like if you're following, say, TikTokers. But the shimmers really are classic and probably more common, more something that you might enjoy. I have a feeling you're all going to vote for shimmers. But comment down below and let me know. I see Jennifer here. Hi, Jen. Thanks for coming in. I'm just giving my brushes a clean. Ashley says matte. Okay. Everybody got to vote. You got some time because I'm going to do my foundation first. I'm just giving my brushes a little clean right here. Look, that might stain that red lipstick. It very well might. Hey, Chantel. Thanks for coming in. Of course, you guys can share the video too if you want to. If you feel like somebody might like to see some pink makeup today, go ahead and share. Guys, that red lipstick is probably not going to totally come out. Jen's voting for shimmer or glitter, so we got 1-1. Keep voting, guys. What did Chantel already do? I'm losing my mind here. You already did... I don't know what we were just talking about. I don't know what we were just talking about. Clean our brushes. The red lipstick's gonna stain. Oh, thanks. Okay. She already shared. Cool, cool. There's always a bit of a time lag on the live videos too. I think you all comment to me and then a minute later I actually respond. Now, normally I would actually do my eyeshadow first, but, oh, pop is a glass too, so yeah, I can see that not coming out. I'm so embarrassed now of all the fingerprints all over my wine glass. Hopefully you all relate. So, Saint foundation. I'm going to do my foundation first. This is the easiest and prettiest makeup that you will ever find. I'm starting with a contour. I'm going to use 3 different colors of foundation. And each of these colors are like equally important. So a lot of people, when you get color matched for the 3D foundation, a lot of people ask like, what's my main shade? And honestly, like I cannot say like the contour is as main to, in my opinion, I use it on as much of my face as I do the other colors. So I call them all truly your main colors. All of them are equally as important, and you use them like on as much space, you know what I mean? So if you ever find that your color washes you out, but you can't go darker, like sometimes I find if people have a ruddy complexion and you get maybe Sandy or Candlelit or June, and if that, it takes away your redness so well that sometimes you feel a bit washed out. So, but you do want your redness to be gone. That's like the main reason that people wear makeup, I find, if you have a bit of a red complexion. But then it looks like you're too pale for yourself. So bump up your contour. Put your contour in a really large space. Like I almost completely cover my forehead with it. The only thing that doesn't have contour is right there. And then this little space right here is the only part on the side of my face. Then the center of my face, I'll do contour at the end. So don't use more contour as in don't like apply more product, but put it in a bigger space on your face. That's what I find gives me the look that you kind of see from me. So next I'm doing a color correcting and concealing highlight. The brush I'm using is called a detail brush. If you ever have questions, guys, you can send me a private message. After the live video ends, I don't often see my comments, but you can send me a message. I don't know what that brown spot is. Oh, I think it's like a little pimple coming out. I just noticed it. No biggie. Who cares? It's starting to get a bit dark now. I'm in my window. I thought the window light would be best. But I might have to carry you all over to my ring light because I'm finding it a bit hard to see. Okay, Jess wants to see a matte. So that's 2 votes for matte, 1 vote for shimmer. I'll have to try to keep track of that. So if you're on Team Shimmer, you better get voting, everybody. So as you're coming in, what I want to ask you all to do is vote if you want to see matte eyeshadow colors or shimmer eyeshadow colors. And if I'm doing matte, just a hint, I had the look posted on my group. So that's the look I'll be doing. If I'm using matte, it's going to be Mama, Lullaby, Miha, and Black Friday and Salem. That's probably it. With the shimmers, if I go with shimmer, I want to use Tawanda. Tawanda is a nice pink shimmer, but it doesn't look super pink. It looks more like a rose gold or like a champagne, pinky champagne. So that's what I would be doing with shimmer, but I don't know what other colors I'm going to use with that. Now I'm doing Sunlit is the next foundation color that I'm using. And again, it's not like one is my main and one is, you know, they're all my main color. Sunlit takes up just as much of my face as does Mango. Mango's my main color. So that's how I like to do my foundation, everybody. I use 3 colors of foundation, and they all go in like an equal portion of my face. Everybody does their foundation differently. You can use your 3D foundation in different ways, for sure. That's just how I apply. Why am I feeling like my makeup's not on? My mascara, because I don't have mascara on, so I feel like naked. That's why. Now I'm going to do nose and lip contouring using my contour color, which is indigo. I have different ways of doing my nose contour. I do it differently every time. This gets blended out, of course. So I found the most epic love song playlist today, and it's a 10-hour playlist. So me and the kids have been listening to it all day, and it's been epic, epic. So first of all, Ed Sheeran. Is that how you say it? Ed Sheeran? He is like so young. Like first when he came out, he was like 20 or something first when he started releasing his songs. What I want to know about Ed Sheeran is how does he know so much about love being so young? Because his songs are like yeah, like you can really relate. And it's like he's so young. How does he write about the topic so expertly? When I'm like, hi Nicole, thanks for coming in. When I'm like old as the hills and like been around the block and you know, how come he can articulate love in the way that I experience it when he is so much younger than me and like not even married or anything? Because like he writes these songs about like marriage in like old age. What is it? Perfect that has like an old couple in it, and it's like, how is he so expert at his love writing? It's very sweet. My sister introduced me to Ed Sheeran before he was popular because she was like alternative chickie in middle school. She was like into like, if music was on the fringe, then that was what she was into. So she used to like love Ed Sheeran before he got popular. And then when he got popular, I was like, oh my God, he's such a love expert. I find it very odd because he was so young. Like, did he actually write Perfect? I think he did. And like all of his songs are like that. So I'm contouring my lips. Sometimes it looks like mustache, guys. And sometimes you just gotta leave it on for a minute and the mustache effect might go away, but it's looking kind of desperate there right now. But again, with the creams, that's why we gotta love cream makeup. What should I can do? This is my little trick. If my lip contour is kind of like, no, I will press my lips together like this and then dab, because it doesn't take it completely away, but it just softens it. And now I'm going to do blush and bronzer, and then my kind of base makeup will be done. Oh, my blush is in here. I need my brush. My blush brush. My favorite blush these days is Ruby. It's my favorite. And I love Ruby with any of our bronzers, and then with Chandelier Illuminator on top. I'm going to show you that right now in a sec after my sip. So this is a natural light of the window, by the way, guys. So just keep in mind how much contour I actually used. It was a lot. I used not a lot of product, but I put it in a large amount of space. And then here's where I do my blush. This is where I do my blush. And especially if you have some redness and rosacea in your face, you don't want to skip your blush because you're going to feel lifeless, because blush brings a lot of life and like vitality to the face after we kind of take it away with our oh my gosh, I'm getting a message from my friend there, and I'm like really eager to go read it because I don't know what it's about, but it's going to be interesting. I'm just getting messages here as I'm doing my live video. What was I saying with my blush? Oh, but if you have redness in your cheeks, you don't want to put it up on your apples because that's where all your redness already was. But what you can do is bring it back almost into your hairline, because it's just going to give you a little bit of youthful glow to your face. So give it a try. If you're afraid of blush, it's okay, but just give it a try because you never know. I think if you find the right placement and the right color, I think you're going to like it. Now I'm going to flip over my blush and bronzer brush into my bronzer. My color is called Bella. And I can't really see myself very well anymore because the light is fading. So for my eyeshadow application, I'm going to go on over into my ring light. Even though I don't like the ring light, I prefer to show you guys my application in natural light. But at least you're seeing the foundation for what it is. So see what the bronzer does. It's very subtle, just gives you a little bit of warmth. I find the bronzer is nice for kind of blending your makeup together, especially if you're using 3 colors of foundation like I do. Then your bronzer on a nice big fluffy brush, I kind of call it bronze and blend because it ties those 3 colors of foundation, ties it all together. That's what I like. Okay, then I want to choose a lipstick and some eyeshadows. Let me carry you over to my ring light though. I'm also going to be doing a lash application if anybody wants to hang out and stay tuned for that. Let's go, girls. Let's go into the light. Find your light. I promise I only just had that sip of wine. That was it. Everybody probably thinks that I'm like wind up on my videos, but I'm not. It's just the way I am. All right. How's that, guys? What do you think? Is this a little bit better than it was in the window or worse? I got a little spot coming out there. Boo. Bummer. Okay, we're doing lipstick. Okay, let's do a pink lipstick. And I did ruby on my cheeks. I could totally do ruby on my lips too, but I want to keep it a little bit lighter. I love, love, love the combination of ruby and sadie. I've been wearing this a lot just in my daily life. I don't know how many pictures I have, but it's so pretty. It's like so flattering, and it's like a pinky nude. Like leaning to the nude side, but gives you, I don't know. I think ruby is just a flattering color for my face because every time I put it on, I'm like, oh, that's nice. For my lips today, though, I'm going to do, well, I already have them lined with the color Indigo. And now I'm going to put on a color called Hollywood that I don't really highlight enough. So Hollywood is a nice light pink. Again, it's almost like a nude pink, but it has a bit of shimmer in it. It's so pretty. Oh, I forgot to put on my illuminator, so I'm going to show you that too. So we got 2 votes for matte and 1 vote for shimmer. Anybody else want to vote on that? Tawanda would be the star of the show with the shimmer. And the matte is going to be Miha and Mama. Hollywood, everybody. What do you think? That's a nice pink, isn't it? And I'm going to show you my illuminator because I am just in love with this new illuminator. It's called Chandelier. I love it. And especially with the ruby on my cheeks. I don't know why. Something I love about the ruby with the chandelier on my cheeks. I'm going to actually add a little bit more blush. Since we're doing pink, you all voted over in my group for pink makeup. So that's what I'm gonna do. How much snow are we supposed to keep getting, guys? I thought that we were supposed to have like 30 centimeters, but then not much came of it. But is it supposed to keep going like tonight or something? I'm going to bake my makeup today too. Here's Chandelier. I really love that illuminator, and it is pink. It's like a pearly, I don't know how much of the pink you can see there, but it's a pearly pink. It's really nice. It's actually a lot softer than our other cream illuminators. It's a bit of a different texture. And I like it. I like it a lot. $30 to 40 centimeters. Holy. But is it like, it must be coming tonight, is it? Because there's not much down yet. There's a little bit, but I just had something in my mind. Powder brush. I had to get my powder brush. Hollywood is pretty. I don't wear it very often, but when I do, it's got a little bit of a warmth to it. Really nice. Warm pinks look a bit better on me. When I had blonde hair, which I did for a long time, I used to wear more cool pinks. But with my brown hair, I find they clash a little bit, so the warm pinks are a bit better. So let's bake our makeup. Here's how we bake. We take a nice amount of loose setting powder. I like this powder brush. It's like a little, I don't know, it's like fits your face perfectly. So this is why I actually put on extra blush, and you can put on extra bronzer too if you know that you're going to be baking your makeup, because the baking powder takes away some of the color from your face, lightens you up a little bit. Then I'm going to do around the mouth. And if you want to sharpen up your contour, swipe right there. And in the center of the forehead. I'm going to leave that, and that's why we call it baking, because we're going to leave it sitting on our face and let it bake. And then at the end, after I get my eyeshadow done, I'll wipe it all away. Okay, so it looks like we might be doing mattes for the eyeshadow, so that's fun. Something a little bit different. Unless anybody wants to vote last minute. Anybody want to see shimmers? We got, well, actually don't, because then it would be a tie, and then I'd have to call for a tiebreaker. So I'll just go ahead with the matte colors. Let me give you a little peek at some of my eyeshadow collection. This is only some of it, because I keep some of it in my daily use palettes too. Lots of beautiful shimmers. And down here I have some perfumes and illuminators and cream eyeshadows. So if you're into the glitter, go for that. For the perfume, I'm going to put one on. Not number 2. I don't like number 2. I'm going to put that one up here. I don't like number 4 that much. Gives me a headache. However, number 1 and number 3, yes. Number 3 is the best. But there's a new one, number 5. I'm going to wear number 5 today. I always say it smells like a lingerie store. Perfume number 5. My cousin slash big sister cousin actually owns a lingerie store, so I don't know if there's something about this perfume that reminds me of her, because every time I put it on, it smells like a lingerie store. I don't know why. It's just like that association I have in my mind. And it's not like it smells like Belly Beth, but I just get this association in my head that it smells like a lingerie store. So maybe it smells like Belly Beth. I don't know. But that's just something fun. So we have that solid perfume, and that fits in your compact as well. And again, the scent that I used is called number 5. It's got some scent of coconut, some vanilla, amber, like musky florals. There's a lot going on there, but it's a beautiful, subtle scent. It does not give me a headache, and it's really just feminine and pretty. Okay. Perfect for Valentine's Day. All right, let's go in with the eyeshadow. First thing I'm going to do for this eyeshadow look, so get comfy now. This is going to take me a minute. It's almost like part 2 of the video. It's like part 1 was kind of the basics. Part 2 is a bit more of a an eyeshadow look that's going to take me a minute. First thing I'm doing is taking my highlight color, the lightest highlight I have in my palette. I do not recommend doing this for a daily eyeshadow. Some people do. Some people find this is good for their daily eyeshadow. But sometimes if you use a creamy base for your eyeshadow, if you have oily lids at all, it's probably just going to make your eyeshadow crease. So whenever you see artists doing certain techniques, don't just assume that it's going to work for every skin type. This one just works for my skin type for an evening eyeshadow. And it works beautifully. I love it. Using my highlight is similar to some of the eyeshadow primers that you can get. So I don't bother to buy an eyeshadow primer when I already have a cream product that I can use. But again, if you use it and it creases, then just know that that's your skin type. It's not everything is going to work for everybody. Because I find sometimes we teach things and then somebody will try it and they'll be like, well, it didn't work for me. And of course, that's to be expected. Different techniques work for different skin. So just always keep that in mind. And what I'm doing right now is, and of course, you try things, like a lot of people use color correctors with their makeup as, hi Tanya, like customers who love it. And it doesn't work for me. Our color correctors, color correcting with like lip and cheek colors doesn't work for me. So it goes both ways. I'm not going to get like mad that it works for a customer, it doesn't work for me, because everybody's skin is different. So what I did right there is called Cupcake. I just wanted to kind of wipe out any color on my eyes so that when I go in with Mama is this powder carnation pink, and I'm using a double-ended eyeshadow brush. I'm going to bring Mama all over, same place that I put Cupcake. I'm going to layer Mama up a bit because I do want the pink of it to be noticeable. I'm going to be doing a lash application at the end too, everybody. So this is not like a quick, easy tutorial. This is like a everything but the kitchen sink tutorial I'm doing here today. Baking, lashes, all ready for my romantic dinner. I still gotta go cook supper yet. I won't be doing it in heels. even though I'm wearing heels now for my video. Mama. Layer that up a little bit over here too. I should have done this video in 2 parts. Now everybody's gonna watch the whole thing. Okay, next I'm taking a color called Lullaby. Lullaby is one of my absolute favorite transition colors. I love it. It's mauve, but it's, I don't know, so good. I'm gonna take the smaller end of my brush, dip into Lullaby, and that's gonna go in my crease. And the crease, when we talk about a crease in eyeshadow, it's basically the socket of your eye, where your eye goes in, the socket right there, that's your crease. And then a lot of times, if you have a hooded lid, you're gonna take the color up over your crease as well. So what's everybody? Okay, here's another thing I want to hear from you. Tell me in the comments your favorite love song. I have heard the best of the best love songs today. I found this playlist on Spotify. I shared it on my Facebook too. Look how big my eye just got. Isn't that cool? I love makeup. We had going here today, oh my gosh, the best love songs. Well, just when I was getting on this video, Truly Madly Deeply came on. Truly Madly Deeply. Yes, please. And then we had, well, I already was talking about Ed Sheeran. We had Perfect with Beyonce. The Beyonce version. Bless the Broken Road. Oh, that's a good one. We had I Love You Always Forever. Like, I love you always forever, near, far, closer together. Best. And what's the other one that came out at that same time? There's another one that's like similar to that. Love Fool and I Love You Always Forever. But there was even another one that kind of like went with those. Oh, it's like right on the tip of my brain. Okay, tell me. The 90s love songs. I'm gonna blend that out a little bit. Oh, Savage Garden is so good. I had their CD. What's the one? Ooh, I want you, I don't know if I need you. And boys, Facebook's probably gonna kick me off the whole internet for singing. They really, really might be like, no, you need to get off the internet because you have never heard a worse singer than me. Never. Chicka chicka cola. So good. We gotta get together again, Ashley. We got to. We got to play this love song playlist next time we get together. I'm taking Lullaby down on my lower lash line too. Oh my gosh, so good. What else was there? Oh, I can't think of any of the songs on this playlist, but it was like the best. I didn't hear, we didn't have Rascal Flatts yet. Not yet. I don't know. It's 10 hours long, so it might come out. What else is there, guys? Tell me, because there were so many good love songs. You know what they didn't have yet is Drops of Jupiter. I love Drops of Jupiter. And they played A Moment Like This by Kelly Clarkson, which was my prom song. I saw it on TikTok the other day. I had a beef with this video. It was saying, it was a video that had like pictures popping up of like retro like clothing and stuff, saying like guess what year it was, given the shoes and the accessories and the jeans and all this kind of stuff, guess what year it was. And the song that they were playing with it was the graduation song by Vitamin C. And the person who made the video put in the comments what the correct year was, what you were supposed to guess. They said it was 2004. Now, as somebody who graduated high school in 2004, Vitamin C was way before. It was 2000. Because we graduated grade 8 in the year 2000. Y2K babies. We graduated grade 8. We had the Vitamin C song play while we graduated on the stage. We all cried to break our hearts. And then in 2004, we had A Moment Like This by Kelly Clarkson. So whoever made that video, they were a faker, in my opinion. I think they were a faker because you would know that the Vitamin C song was not 2004. And does anybody remember the song about sunscreen? It's like, don't forget to wear your sunscreen. It was like the biggest hit ever of, again, I'm pretty sure that was 2004 or 1999. No, 2000 is what I'm trying to say. Alright people, so this is what I got so far. This is Mama and Lullaby. We're just giving it a nice blend so that the two colors marry together because it is Valentine's Day. You want your eyeshadows to blend, unite, get married. Okay. Now comes Miha. Miha is this bright magenta color. And it's absolutely gorgeous. I'm taking Miha on the fluffy brush, dipping in. Tapping it out here. And blending inwards. So when you get Miha mixed with Lullaby, Lullaby really tones down the pink of it. And I'm doing little swirlies. I'm getting so many notifications that the makeup girls are all doing their live videos. Eyeshadow Squad! Shout out to Makeup Monday! Holding my brush way back here because if I want to get a nice subtle blend, it's going to help me really diffuse out that color. Whereas if I held my brush up close, it would help the color be extra pigmented. But if I want it to diffuse out, I'm going to hold my brush back a bit further. Okay, coming along. I can sweep whatever's left down under my lash line. I'm going to be adding some black to this look. So it's going to get a little bit edgy, just a little bit. Right now we're sweet, we're pretty in pink, but I'm going to be adding a little touch of black. So again, the magenta color going out here. I'm depositing most of the pigment right there on that outer corner. Then I'll blend. When you're working with matte eyeshadows, I do find that I blend them more. So the result ends up being a kind of simpler look, but it's not really as forgiving as a shimmer. Because if I was doing a shimmer, I could have it a bit messy and I could just put my shimmer on and it kind of just makes everything look tied together. But when you're doing mattes, it's just, you want to do probably a little bit extra blending. Okay, and again, I can run it down here if I want. Man, I wish I could remember some of the songs on this list because I can't remember anything now. You get on a live video and your brain goes to mush. Now I'm going back with Mama was the carnation pink that I used. So I'm just going to use my finger and re-emphasize the lightness in the center. Okay. What do you think, guys? Would you wear the pink? What do you think? I wouldn't wear, like I would have normally worn a pink shirt to do my live video on Valentine's Day because it would be very romantic looking, but I wouldn't do all this pink makeup and then plus a pink shirt, no. So tone it down, give it an anchor with some black, or this would be a nice look to wear with a white outfit too, in my opinion. But I think black really gives it a nice balance. Speaking of black, I'm going to take some of a cream eyeliner and also a cream eyeshadow. So I'm going to show you here with our cream eyeliner. It's going to look a little bit messy. And then when I go in with a cream powder, with a powder shadow on top of it, it's going to help sharpen it up and make it look more polished. So at first my cream eyeliner is going to probably look a little bit messy and wonky. But we're going to layer on top of it with a powder and it's going to make it look better. How did I do this? Did I do a reverse cat eye? I'm pretty sure I did. We're doing reverse cat eye here, people. So what a reverse cat eye is, I'm not starting my wings not going on my top, it's going on my bottom. So we're going from the bottom lash line. I love the reverse cat eye for my eye shape. I think it flatters me much better than the traditional cat eye. And then I'm even going to go, like again, I'm adding a nice bit of edginess here. Is anybody going out for Valentine's Day? Because this is Valentine's night in for me. Okay, so that's the start of it. We got a little bit of work to do on it, but that's kind of setting your line down. You can see how it gives it a bit of edginess. And honestly, guys, I can't teach you how to get a wing. You want to use a really sharp brush and just practice it. Honestly, just wing it. My eye shape is going to be different than yours, and you're going to need to find what works for you, because there's nothing more frustrating than me watching the hundreds of makeup artists that you can find on the internet, and they all get their winged liner so perfect, and it doesn't work for me. And so you just practice it. I had to practice it on myself like for years, and it's still never perfect. That's just the way a winged eyeliner is. So I'm also going to be using that on my waterline. Your waterline is the part that's right next to your eyeball. So trigger warning, if you're sensitive with eyeball stuff, look away. Ashley, staying in, are you? Are you cooking, or is your Valentine cooking? Because I think I remember that you are one of the lucky ones who has a cook in your life. Ricky's good. He'll cook if I ask him to, but I generally do the cooking. Other side. A new epicure, so what was it? What kind of epicure was it? I have some epicure friends. Shout out to Roxanne and Renee, my epicure dealers. That sounds good. I'm really taking my time with this video, guys, so you can watch it in a couple of parts if you want to. You might not want to watch all of it. Now I'm taking a powder black eyeshadow and this is a double-ended brush. So that was my detail brush for the cream, and now I'm going to use a bit more of a paddle brush and smudge out some black powder. We gotta add lashes. How long have I been on here? I'm gonna have to go look for that song list because it was so good. So when you add in the powder, it's going to start to get a little bit smudgy, a little bit smoky. And I think that's key. I don't think I would leave it like that. It looks like maybe a bit juvenile, but when you smoke it out with the powder, I think it's going to give you what you're looking for. I never listen to music on Spotify because I find it too annoying because they don't let you skip songs. Every time you want to skip a song, you have to listen to an ad in order to be allowed to skip it. But this playlist, I never wanted to skip any of it. So you can tell I'm a fan of this playlist I'm talking about that I can't remember any of the songs on. This is a good look to try if you're staying in for Valentine's Day, because whoever's looking at you is not going to care if it's not perfect. They're just going to care that you made the effort. And then next time when it's time to go out dancing, you're going to know what to do. When I get lashes on, it'll look better. Right now, it's a bit bold. But when I get lashes on, it'll come together. That's an eyeshadow tip. Every eyeshadow looks terrible until you get your lashes on. The powder is called Salem. Black Friday in Salem. Now I'm taking Lullaby again, so nothing new, just that same color again. And I'm going to be smudging that along with the Black Friday, with the Salem, fanning it out a little bit. You're welcome. Fan it out a little bit. It's hard to find a nice matte black eyeshadow. A lot of blacks have shimmer in them, and rarely do you want a shimmer in your black. Normally you want it to be nice and matte. So I find that doing this Lullaby step kind of makes it so that you don't need your liner to be super sharp. It wasn't always easy, Tanya. I actually find it easy now, like it is easy, but it takes a lot of practice. Lots and lots of practice. I've been doing makeup tutorials for almost 5 years. I've had Megawatt Beauty for almost 5 years. I've been using Sync for about 3. So practice. Once I get my lashes on, you're gonna see it's gonna be nice. But the matte colors, really, there's not much to it. I just swiped them, just keep blending a lot. Not much to it at all. I just basically used the same application for each color and just layered them on top of each other. And the smoky eyeliner is a bit of a, like, an extra thing to do. Also, I want to add some earrings to my whole look, guys. Let me know. No, not them. No, can't do red with that. Do these. These ones are my favorite right here. I think these are the ones I wear the most, although they don't suit that look. These ones probably suit the best, but they don't match my top. Never mind, not wearing earrings. Maybe some gold hoops or something. All right, let me get to the lashes. So here are the lashes I'm going to be using. These are from the brand Kiss, and they're called Little Black Dress. I get these at Walmart. I do not like all Kiss lashes. They're not all good. I've had some that I really disliked, but the style Little Black Dress I really like. So who knows why, but that's it. So I'm going to take them off my little tray. You want to find the, always on false lashes, you're going to have a short end and a long end, for the most part. They're going to be tapered on one end and long on the other end. So the shorter end, they're longer over here and shorter over here. This one is going to go to the inner corner of your eye. And you're going to take your lash glue. This one is a quick drying one. It's a brush on glue. And I really like it because it dries a bit quick. I got it on Amazon. It's Duo brand brush on lash adhesive, it's called. So you're going to swipe it onto the band of your lash. You're going to let it dry now for a few seconds. Sometimes longer than a few seconds. Like sometimes you even let it dry for a minute, depending on your glue. And then once it gets almost dry, then you'll be able to stick it on easier. So what do y'all think of the pink? I don't know if I think I could have gone with like a cooler lip, couldn't I? With that cool toned eyeshadow. Could add something, maybe. Maybe baby watermelon would be nice. It's a bit of a challenge to do this on a camera. I'll try my best. Thanks, Tanya. Thanks for watching too. This is a long video. It's like dark outside now. Lay your strip as close to your lash line as possible. You don't want a gap between your natural lash and the band of your false lash. You don't want a gap there. You want them to be really on top of each other. Well, I think I'm going to do a makeup removal video, which I do those a lot for TikTok. So this will be a fun one to take off. I love when I have on a heavy makeup and then when I'm taking it off, you can see such a drastic change. It's really fun. Because I don't look like this. I don't look like this. It's just my makeup. My friend tells me my makeup makes it look like I got a facelift, and it does. It does, especially when I bake. So I'm just going to leave that there and let it dry. Look how much better it looks when you put your lashes on. So always, if I'm doing a dramatic eye, I always want false lashes. if I'm just doing mascara, then I will simplify my eye look a lot. Because I find that a bold eye like this, it looks like a kid did it until you put your lashes on and it's like totally snatched. So fun. There's so many lashes to choose from on the market, everybody. So many. I see like so many people selling lashes, which is really, really nice. Maybe I should help support a friend because I've been buying mine at Walmart. But I don't like the magnetic ones and I don't like long lasting ones. Like I don't want to wear a set of lashes for a week. Because I like to rub my eyes. So my preferred kind of lash is a glue-on. Glue-on lashes, and my price range is like, I'll pay $20 for like 4 pairs or 5. Like if they're bulk, I'll pay 20 bucks. And I mean, for what I use them for, they just come off, you know. They don't have to be, I just like the Kiss brand, the little black dress style is good, but otherwise I use Ardell. Ardell is the best. I don't like Quo at all. And like I said, Kiss is mostly miss, but Ardell is almost always a hit. Whee! We got through glass. You're all troopers if you're still here watching me. What color lipstick can I put on now? Because I think that one's too peachy. I need something a little bit more cooler. Oh, I remember what I wore before. Last time I wore Dahlia and Frenchie. That was nice. Oh, I'm going to put Cindy. It's decided. Unless you have a recommendation. I always find, I don't know why, but for my right eye I need an applicator, and for my left eye I use my fingers. I have no idea why. It works like that every time. We don't do gifts. Do you do gifts for Valentine's Day? Actually, I do that too. I love nothing more than getting ready while I'm watching a makeup tutorial. So fun. I don't know what it is. It's like you feel like you're getting ready with some friends. So, thanks for curling your hair with me. Super fun. What was it? George Street Festival, was it actually that the last time we saw each other that was on the go? And of course it was our Saint get together. Me neither, Ashley. I'm not a fan of Valentine's Day at all. It's fun it's fun with the kids. We gave the kids some chocolate and we're having a family dinner tonight, like with candles on the table. Like we're doing it fancy. Exactly. We don't need a love day. Every day is love day. But it's fun with the kids, that's all. We've never celebrated Valentine's Day much, me and Ricky. I'm not a fan at all. I don't like flowers. Don't bother. I used to though. I think I used to like flowers. Okay. Now like this is sticking up a little bit right there. You can kind of like force it down. Just hold it there for a minute. I'm gonna need some Cindy lipstick on top of this, I think. And so I'm gonna just add a little bit of the eyeliner right here. to help my lash kind of blend into. Okay, I gotta wipe away my baking powder. Oh, my eye's gonna water now. Don't water eyes. Put on a little tap of this color Cindy. Right, Tanya? What's the point? Nice. Nice. Okay, and wipe away that powder that I set with. So that same powder brush that I pressed the powder on with this end, and then with this end I'm going to wipe it away. What do you think? Would you do the reverse cat eye? Who's going to practice that now? Let me know. Are you going to practice your reverse cat eye, everybody? I do prefer the reverse cat eye with mattes on the lid. I wouldn't do that cat eye with a shimmer. I haven't. Thank you all for being here. It was so nice to hang out, have a chat about the playlist, which songs I do not remember. Have a glass of wine with you. It was really nice. Cheers to you and your Valentine, and shine bright out there.